Hello.
Yeah, basically today I've got to change the headlights back to standard ones because, well, I'll show you in a minute. Dave's going to finish the bonnet, and then we're just going to try and get little bits and pieces done. Well, I'm going to try and get little bits and pieces done ready for MOT because my Daily's engine decided to shit itself, so I don't have a car, and this is closer to being finished, closer to being done than my Daily's closer to being fixed, so I'm just going to try and get this done. So unfortunately these lights will be coming out because of China. We have no idea how that happened because when the car's parked up the battery's isolated, so could have happened when they were on last and we didn't notice, but yeah, it's fucked and I need to put more expensive ones in because they were the cheapest ones I could find. So for now these are going to be coming out, and I've got a spare set that I found in my shed, so I'm just going to be banging them in just for the MOT. So yeah, having to put the standard lights back in. Weirdly, I actually quite like them. I've always hated these lights, but I don't know whether it's because the bumper just makes the front of the car look sick no matter what's there, but I'll get the other one in and see if they work, because basically I'd wired everything to run the halos and they're bi-xenons, so I set the loom up so I would never run normal lights again, so I've just had to do a bit of loom repair just so everything goes back together. So I'll get the other one in and see if they work. So this is what I'm talking about. We have that is for the headlight that won't reach the headlight because my loom is tucked up away and it's sat under the coolant tank. So I have indicator and headlight level adjuster. I've got to extend the headlight cables by I don't know, a few centimeters, and I've got to wire in a side light plug back into the side light wiring. That looks horrendous. Stevie Wonder did that. Sick. So I managed to find a side light plug. Twisted them for now, gonna solder them and then cover them, and then I've just got to extend the headlight plug and we should be good. So the lights are back in. I have wired things back in, tried to make it look as smart as I can. Need to put the expansion tank back in. I proper like these lights for some reason. I probably won't when the bonnet's on. Progress. On the bonnet, Dave's managed to get rid of pretty much all of the little scratches. A couple of little dings, but we're not worried about making it absolutely fucking immaculate. The angry eyes, or the bad boy bonnet section of it, is fillered and smoothed off. So in the next few days that'll be painted and then we'll be good to go. Dave's just laying down some base. We've done the sills, inner and outer, all the way along. Done the rear. Done in here because if you've seen any of my old pictures, you'll know that was completely gone. Underneath, well, not there, but underneath, all undersealed, cleaned off. all nice. Still need to do the filler. Yeah, 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 yeah. So, the bottom's painted, looks absolutely perfect. That looks horrendous. If you look at the difference between that nice, that dead. But basically what Dave's noticed is it's been painted to this swage line along here. There's a little lacquer mark around here somewhere. But at some point we're just going to do the rear quarters as well, because that's getting rusty there. And I had some tape on and I left it outside and the tape got wet and then dried to the paint, and then when I took the tape off it pulled the paint off. So, but I wanted to get the sills looking bang on because I need to get it MOT'd, because I need a car because my daily's fucked, and this is closer to being on the road than my daily. So oh, it looks sick. That, boys, never even know. Slightly better colour match we've got here. So this area here has been painted, and then the sill down the bottom. If you look at the colour, it's hard to see on camera, but look at the colour of the shade of the wing compared to the door. The wing is quite a lot darker, so we think quite a dark primer must have been used on the wings because they were painted by someone else. The paint's amazing, like they look fine, but now that we've done that with a light primer and it's almost an absolutely perfect match, you can kind of notice the difference. But the wing and the bumper are the same, so it doesn't look too out of place. But yeah, in there, boys.
Cosmic, cosmic, cosmic.
Oh yeah, another thing I had to do that I forgot about was the load brake bias valve. Basically, when you lower the car, it tricks the valve into thinking that it's laden and it's got a lot of weight in, so it sends more braking power to the back, and the rear locks up currently. So I've just adjusted that. Not sure if I've done it right, but I've adjusted it so the nuts all the way at the bottom and the spring is completely like decompressed, because before it was like half compressed, and I suppose when you lower the car it can only compress like that until the contact meets. When it's bigger it can go further down. I don't know, but we'll see if it changes. I've never had to do it before, so I presume all my old ones on my other cars were broke. So other than that, I've just got to sort out a rear fog for my MOT, because obviously in Japan they don't run rear fogs, they run 2 reverse lights, and that's the way I've set these up. So yeah, nearly there. I'll make another video when it gets MOT'd, and then I'll be putting the wheels on, because I've had a set of wheels for this for just over 2 years, and I only tried them on once when I first got them, so Be interesting to see if I need to do any fitment adjustments for them. Safe. So today we're going to be heading down to Lomax's unit again. Hopefully this will be the last day we're on the car. Dave's been on it for sort of 2 straight days now. I've been down for the last couple of days and just trying to lend a hand. So today we're going to bolt check the whole car, get the bonnet back on, just see if we can go around the car and spot anything super obvious that we need to change, need to fix, need to get sorted before the MOT. But that's probably about it. That's what we're doing today. Hopefully we get shit done, hopefully nothing breaks. I'll see you at the unit. We're here. There's Dave. I might just help Dave finish off whatever he needs to finish off, and then we'll get cracking.
Alan, I've got so much stuff in here that I need to sell. What?
Yeah, what do you want to sell? Take us through it.
Oh mate, I need to sell so much stuff.
People watch this. I have like 12 views.
Upwards of 10 views. Narrowboat windows.
Yeah,
okay?
narrowboat windows.
Portholes. If
Portholes
you know anyone that
for
needs,
narrowboats.
Yeah. Lots of teak shelves, ideal for coffee tables and tables.
Okay. Multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose.
Yeah. Anything in here?
Um,
What about the Mars? Is that a sign?
that is a sign.
'Cause
yeah.
like American pickers and that love shit like that, don't they?
Well, that's vintage. That is. I think
Genuine?
That's, yeah, that's genuine.
How much you want for that?
Radiogram.
Yeah. Does that play the radio, does it?
You twat. Lights.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you got before Instagram.
That's exactly right.
Radiogram.
Just lots of shit, mate.
Anything else? Pinball machine.
That's got to go. Doesn't work.
Doesn't work?
Paid £1,800 for it. Got ripped off by a guy that's now living in Australia. So it's really tough to get hold of him. So if you're watching, I hope you get eaten by a shark.
Yeah. Lives in the mainland, does he?
Yeah. So yeah, there's lots of stuff. I mean, I just need to make room, don't I?
If anyone wants any of this stuff,
Then
most of it is an amount plus £25. What you wanted for these, mate? They're the old windows there.
the windows, if it's negotiable.
The lot.
The lot, as we
Take the lot. I'll take the lot. 100 quid. 100 quid for the lot.
200. That's cheap.
200. 250.
What?
250.
We're haggling upwards.
Right, and 200. Thanks. Right, so basically, people, my good friend Reese Nightingale has made me a battery tray, which is quite smart, but stupidly I didn't think, well, I did think of using the standard clamps, so I measured it so there was a little bit of gap either side of the battery, but I didn't leave enough gap to actually get the hooks in. So we're gonna weld these onto the side of the battery tray and just use the normal clamp, aren't we?
That's right, we are.
That's right.
For now.
So battery tray's finished. We welded the threaded bar on, bolted through the floor. It's just so I can run like a normal battery clamp like that. It's easier than having anything special, and if ever I want to buy different ones of them, I can do. Yeah, that's good. That's all done. The bonnet, Dave's just painted it, just letting it dry out. Is that little like a drippy drip? Yeah man, looks sick. Obviously Dave's not, we ain't got a booth or anything. And Dave's not qualified in painting at all, and he's never really painted a lot of things. He's just sort of started doing little bits and pieces. It's probably one of the biggest panels you've done, isn't it?
Biggest, yeah.
As opposed to Jake's. Well, I doubt a door's probably that big, but
No more stone chips either. No scratches either.
yeah, all little dingy boys.
And you've got islands.
Yeah, because I am a bad boy. See?
Bad boy.
Yeah, man. Sick. Right, so I just quickly went over the lights to make sure all the lights work. We're pretty much all good. We're now gonna put the bonnet on. Looks so fucking good.
It's not too bad. He's flying though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks sick when it's on. Right, we'll get that on now. Alright, so she's on. Dave's just putting the washer pipes and jets back in.
Where's the feed for
That. It's very dusty.
Wash jet back in.
Just needs a little bit of adjustment in it.